All right now. I wanna say a little something, you know what I'm saying? I asked God a question, you know what I'm saying? I, Adam God, did not add man usury in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I came up with. This is what I told myself, you know what I'm saying? This God. You shall not lend upon usury to your brother, usury of money, usury of victuals, usury of anything that is lent upon usury. Woe is me, my mother, that you have borne me a man of strife and a man of contention, arguing to the whole earth. I have neither lent or lent on usury, nor men have lent to me on usury. They have lent to me on usury, but they didn't know they was wrong. Yet every one of them do curse me and say I owe them money. You know what I'm saying? When I owe them nothing. For I testify to every man that heareth the words of this prophecy of this book. If any man shall add to these things, God shall add to him the plagues that are written in this book. To a stranger, you may lend upon usury, and that's a lie. God ain't never told y'all to a stranger, you may lend upon usury. That's adding to the scriptures. But to your brother, you shall not lend upon usury. That's a lie. To nobody you shall use usury. Usury usury is usury is taxes and interest. You know what I'm saying? And insurance and anything that you have to pay out your pocket for food, you know, phones, internet, televisions, phones, anything. You probably don't even need nothing for music no more. You don't even use an MP3 or nothing like that. You use a cell phone. So I got y'all everything you need. You know what I'm saying? That the Lord your God may bless you in all that you set thine hand in the land whither you goest to possess it. Unto Adam also, to his wife, did the Lord God make coats of skin, the skin we in. Not no, he didn't cut up no animal and put clothes on Adam and Eve. No, he put coats of skin on Adam and Eve and clothed them. And so it is written, first man Adam was made a living soul, and the last Adam was made a quickening spirit. This is the book of the generations of Adam in the day. And this is that day that God created man. In the likeness of God made he, God, him man. Nevertheless, death reigned from Adam to Moses, even over to them that had not sinned. Sinned. Say sinned. Don't say sin no more. Sin is minding somebody else's business other than yours. Coveting is wanting something that somebody else got that you ain't got, like oil and gas and water and gold and silver and all. I told you wasn't gonna want to wear no gold no more. It's gonna look stupid to wear gold now. Nevertheless, like I say, nevertheless, death reigned from Adam to Moses, even those of them that had not seen in, after the similitude of Adam's non-transgression. You know what I'm saying? Because Adam and Eve ain't do nothing. Who is the figure of him that was to come? You know what I'm saying? That's when they talked about Adam like a dog, Paul and them in Romans. He that have given forth upon usury, he that have not given forth upon usury, have not charged taxes, have not charged interest, neither have taken any increase, and do not lend upon usury, do not loan nobody shit. Don't loan nobody shit, and you don't ask for nothing, and everything will be all right. God already gave you everything. It's in them stores. It's supposed to be in there today, Monday. That have withdrawn his hand from iniquity, have executed true judgment between man and man. And Adam gave names to cattle, to all cattle, and to the fowl of the air, and to every beast of the field. But for Adam, there was not found any helpmeet for him. And out of the ground the Lord God formed every beast of the field, not Adam, like your Bible stop and say, every fowl of the air, and brought him to Adam to see what he would call him. And whatsoever Adam called every living creature, that's what the name was thereof. You know what I'm saying? And it shall be as with the people, so with the priest. As with the servant, so with his master. As with the maid, so with his mistress. As with the buyer, so with the seller. As with the lender, so with the borrower. And as with the taker of usury, so the giver of usury to him. And you know God ain't right none of that. You know what I'm saying? They manufacture, like somebody in the family told me one time, you know what I'm saying, the Hanks family, you know what I'm saying, that the Bible was tampered with. He was a Muslim. And as soon as we heard these things, our heart did melt. Neither did there remain any more courage in any man. I think that was the day Adam blew up and the white dudes was laughing in that boat. Hey, you, how happy and shit. Because of you. For the Lord your God, he is God in heaven above and in the earth beneath. And if any man will at all redeem aught his tithes, if any man will at all redeem aught of his tithes, he shall add therefore a fifth part thereof. God dog, they was trying to rob y'all on that. Take you no usury of him, or increase, but fear your God, that your brother may live with you. But now you seek to kill me, a man that have told you the truth, which have heard of God. This not Abraham, this Adam. Like I say, Abraham is like me saying add Ham is like Adam telling Abraham add Ham. You know what I'm saying? Abram to add Ham. You know what I'm saying? Abra, add Ham. I could have said Abra, add Ham, and it could have been Abraham, like it is. Abra, add Ham. You know what I'm saying? And then I add Johnny Ham and Johnny Lamb and all them families, you know what I'm saying? But then Abram add Ham, you know what I'm saying? Adam, you know what I'm saying? But then it was Adam first and then Abram add Ham, you know what I'm saying? To make it Abraham. Abra add Ham. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna represent me. Wherefore then gavest not you my money into the bank, that at my coming I might have required mine own usury. And that could have been me just simply saying, I want my own money, man. This God, I want my own money. Shit, I ain't make money, y'all did. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no bank. I ain't never named no bank. Therefore will I'm lying about it if I say I didn't name it, but therefore I will number you to the sword, and you shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, you did not answer. When I spoke, you did not hear, but did evil before mine eyes, and did not choose that wherein I delighted not. The one preached Christ of contention, arguing, and all that fighting and strife and gossip, not sincerely or sincerity, supposing to add affliction to my bonds, you know what I'm saying, to my chains, you know what I'm saying, locking me up in the place of Satan, you know what I'm saying. He that putteth not out his money to usury, nor taking a reward against the innocent, he that does these things shall never be moved. You know what I'm saying? You all right. You all right with God if you don't add taxes and add interest and sell stuff to people at all. Because money kills people. And the thought of money kills people. But love heals people. And even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge, God gave them over to a reprobate mind, a replica, the replica of what? You said Gentiles are mean, and a Gentile is good. Gentle people. Gentiles are gentle people. They got gentle tools. You know what I'm saying? Pro rod is a gentle tool. A DICK, a peck, a pecker. You know what I'm saying? But what I was saying. But a reprobate is a replica of a reptile. A reptile. That's what they was calling gentle people snakes, instead of calling gentle people good people. They was calling gentle people reptiles. That's what they call Jesus, because he was gentle, a good person. They call him a reptile, a snake. And they say just like Moses lifted up the snake in the wilderness, so must the Son of Man be lifted up just like that, as a beast, as a serpent, as a snake, not as honor and glory and respect and love, like he showed them, you know what I'm saying, like I showed them, you know what I'm saying. To do those things which are not convenient, you know what I'm saying. That's why we have convenient stores, because God is convenient. You know what I'm saying? It's to your liking. That's why you got people bringing stuff to your house when you order food. You shall not give him your money upon usury. You shouldn't add no taxes. You shouldn't add nothing. You shouldn't sell it to him, because, you shouldn't buy or sell. Nor lend him your victuals for increase. You know what I'm saying? Your victuals, your jewels and your good luck, you know what I'm saying? Your shine, your altar, you know what I'm saying? Not the altar, but you call it an altar, your sanctuary, your what am I trying to say? Not altar, not sanctuary, but your rainbow, you know what I'm saying, your arch, your rainbow, your ark, your boat, your ship, you know what I'm saying. What things soever I command you observe to do it. You shall not add thereto, nor diminish from it. You know what I'm saying? Adam knew Eve, his wife, and she conceived, bare Cain, and bare Cain said, I have gotten a man from the Lord. So Adam knew Eve, his wife, she conceived and bare Cain and said, I have gotten a man from the Lord. And then when she had Abel, she said the same thing, but they ain't say nothing about Abel, because this Bible trying to tell you Abel wasn't first. But Abel was first. And Cain came after Abel. And they didn't want to put Seth's name in there. So that's why Enoch is seventh from Adam. Instead of being Adam's grandfather, he's seventh, meaning 7 grandfathers down from Adam. Uncle Peck was the 5th grandfather. And now Adam is the 6th grandfather. You shall not add to the word which I command you, neither shall you diminish aught from it, that you may keep the commandments of the Lord your God, which I command you. Did not your fathers thus, and did not your God bring all this evil upon us? And did not your God bring all this evil upon us and upon this city? Yet you bring more wrath. You still arguing and not agreeing on nothing. I told you. In heaven, we won. On earth, we must agree. Can two walk together if they don't agree? Yet bring more wrath, strife, arguing, murmuring, complaining upon Israel, by profaning the Sabbath. You know what I'm saying? That's Adam and Eve. When you say Israel, that's Adam and Eve. But you know the country don't know what they doing if they spell it Israel. You know what I'm saying? God looked down from heaven upon the children of men to see if there were any that did understand, that did seek me. You know what I'm saying? God, you know what I'm saying? Add iniquity to iniquity. Let not come into your righteousness. See, they opposite. They totally reverse psychology, reverse polarity. It's reverse polarity. And the Lord God called unto Adam and said, where are you? You know what I'm saying? That was page 1. And I could go to page 2, but that's just one of 362. I can go to the next one. Let me see. And Lord God, where are you? Let me see what they say the next sentence is. Where are you? And now, whereas my father did lade you with a heavy yoke, I will add to your yoke. My father have chastised you. You need to go in that Bible and look up chastise. You know what I'm saying? Chastise. Look up chastise. You with whips. But I would chastise you with scorpions. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I was a real bad person, if I was a real evil gangster or something, I would use that to my advantage. But I'm really Adam, you know, Uncle Peck grandson, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna add no scorpions to you, you know what I'm saying? But they would have did it to you. And Adam said, This is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman because she is taken out of man. And Adam said, not God. You know what I'm saying? But God did say it. That was Adam's name. But, did not Solomon, king of Israel, sin by these things? Yet among many nations was there no king like him, who was beloved of his God, and God made him king over all Israel. Nevertheless, even him did outlandish women cause to sin. He said outlandish women cause to sin. You know what I'm saying? And you look up the word outlandish and you'll find another book. You men of Israel, hear these words. God us of Nazareth, a man approved of God among you by miracles and wonders and signs which God did by him in the midst of you, as you yourselves also know. If you lend money to any of my people that is poor by you, you shall not be to him as a usurer. You shouldn't be a usurer if you lend money to him. You shouldn't want no money back. Neither shall you lay upon him taxes or interest on what you selling. But we ain't selling nothing no more. Y'all can't be trusted with buying and selling. But they rebelled against me and would not listen to me. They did not every man cast away their abominations of their own eyes. That's why I told them Pharisees, you know what I'm saying, that, you know what I'm saying, I come to make y'all blind. Yeah, you say you see, but I come to make y'all blind so you can't see. Neither did they forsake the idols of Egypt, and I done it. I came, got my people out of Egypt, then I brought them back, and stood by that stone, told Moses to talk to it. He didn't talk to it. That ain't why Moses didn't get in. Shit, I talked to Moses every day after that, till now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never stopped Moses. Moses was Goliath dad. Shit, if you want to read about Goliath, ask Moses. You know what I'm saying? Ask Moses about Goliath in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Ask Moses about Goliath. You know what I'm saying? And let me do it. Ask Moses about Goliath. Watch this. Ask Moses about. Ask Moses about Abraham. No. About. Damn, I forgot who I said. Ask Moses about tithing. Shit. Ask Moses about tithing. Watch this. When you have made an end of tithing of all your tithe, of all your increase in the third year, which the year of tithing, damn, they use the third year of the year of tithing, and have given to the Levite, share the Levite family, the stranger, the fatherless, the kids that ain't got no daddy, the widow that ain't got no husband, and that they may eat within the gates and be filled. You ask and receive not, because you ask amiss, you know what I'm saying, that you may consume it upon your own lust. You know what I'm saying? Ask me a sign. Ask thee of the Lord thy God a sign. Ask either in depth or in height. You know what I'm saying? And in that day you shall ask me nothing. Bread I send you, whatsoever you shall ask the Father in my name, I will give it to you. And if a son asks for bread, you know what I'm saying, would you give him a stone? Or if you ask for a fish, would you give him a serpent? Y'all Bible all messed up with that. And Moses said, thus saith the Lord. about midnight, I go to the midst of Egypt, and he killed it. And Moses sprinkled the blood on the altar round about, and the waters compassed me about, even the soul. The depths closed me round about, the weeds were wrapped about my head. And he brought Aaron's sons and Moses of the blood, put of the blood upon the tip of their right ear, upon the thumbs of their right hands, upon the great toes of their right foot. And Moses sprinkled blood on the altar round about. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's real blood. That's, you know. But man, I'm just, yeah, see. And King Solomon answered and said to his mother, why do you ask Abishai, the Shunammite, and Adonijah? Ask for him the kingdom also. He is my brother, my oldest brother. Even for him, and for Abiathar the priest, and for Joab the son of Zeruiah. For ask now of the days that are past. Ask now for the past years, you know what I'm saying, which were before you, since the day that God created man upon the earth, you know what I'm saying? Ask for the days before that. And ask from one side of heaven to the other, whether there have been any such thing, great thing have been heard like this. And the children of Levi, Shelley Levi and them, did according to the word of Moses. And there fell of the people that day about 3,000 men. And to me, you know what I'm saying, that was a shame. You know what I'm saying? Did not Moses give you the law? Yet none of you keep the law. Why do you go about to kill me? That's all God's questions to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Now let me go here, you know what I'm saying? Now this question, let me see. What was this? See, I had something on that. Let me see. Manslayer. Let me see. What was it? Manslayer. Uh-oh. Man. Ooh. Let me see. Who was manslayers? Who was manslayers? Uh-oh. Manslayer. Who was manslayers? Manservants too. I got them too. I got them. But that's what that is. Knowing this, that the law is not made for a righteous man, but for the lawless and disobedient, for ungodly, for those who are nosy sinners, that's judging and accusing, for unholy and profane, for murderers, killers, stealers, murders of fathers, murders of mothers, manslayers of kids, anybody. They kill anything. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Manslayers. You know what I'm saying? For manslayers. Who have woe? Woe have sorrow. Who have contentions? Who have babbling? Who have gossip and slander? Who have wounds without cause? Who have redness over the eyes? But neither Titus, who was with me being Greek, was compelled to be circumcised. And when he was come to Jerusalem, all the city was moved, saying, who is this? When the evening came, there was a rich man, Arimathea, named Joseph, who also himself was Jesus' disciple. You know what I'm saying? And there was another one. It wasn't just Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Now you got a rich man of arithmetic. I don't know what the name of that city was, but it's like arithmetic. But then Joseph, who himself was Jesus' disciple, you know what I'm saying? For the Son of God, Jesus Christ, who was preached among you by us, even by me, and Silvanus, Timotheus, was not you know, you can't read this like I read it. And nay, without yea and nay, but in him was yea. You know what I'm saying? Who lead thee through that great terrible wilderness? Who led you through the great terrible wilderness, wherein were fiery serpents, snakes, and scorpions, and drought with nothing, where there was no water? Who brought you forth water out of the rock of flint? And who gave you the flint to start the fire? You know what I'm saying? And make a lighter. And the centurions, the children, not centurions, but the children, 21st century, remember Century 21, I lived in one of their houses first. I had to go back and say, let's go with that. You know what I'm saying? Who covered the heaven with clouds? Who prepares the rain for the earth? Who maketh grass grow upon the mountains? And he sought to see Jesus, who he was, and could not for the press. The press stopped him because he was of little stature. You know, they didn't want people walking up to Jesus, who really was foreordained before the foundation of the world, but was manifest in these last times. For you, that's me. But he who was the bondwoman was born after the flesh, but he of the free woman was by promise. You know what I'm saying? Both of them was God's children, the man's child. But one, you know what I'm saying, was of a bondswoman, meaning he was married to her by paperwork, and the other was after the flesh, meaning she was a free woman. And that was by the promise of God. That was the love he was going to make. That's who he was going to have kids with. So whether you be married on paperwork or married without paperwork, you still, you know, children of God, and you still married. One is a bondswoman that's married to the husband and the state, you know what I'm saying, or the country, you know what I'm saying, or the world, to put it to you know what I'm saying, was born after the flesh, you know what I'm saying. The one that you signed for is born after the flesh. That's your real kinfolk, tell you the truth. But he of the free woman that you wasn't kin to, didn't know, was by the promise. And that what y'all call babies when they born without a daddy, a bastard child. That bastard child and that child was just as much love or more love than y'all's kids was that was against, you know what I'm saying? You know that, and all y'all judges that had it set up for black men to be put out of the village and the projects and the towers and shit. All y'all that tried to, put that DE in deception and deceit, you know what I'm saying? And then wrote receipts so you could get usury and taxes and an increase. And I told you not to. This Uncle Peck, American Legion. Send me any of your Shriners. Send me any of them. Make sure they ain't nothing but 59, 66 the cutoff date. The rest of y'all good, fine. But you ain't nobody we're gonna listen to. Nothing but 66. Nothing but 66. 66, 85, and 66, 85, and 2025. Shit. At 0, 18, 25. You know what I'm saying? That's our lifespan now. I remember kids used to tell me, man, where they from, people, don't even know if they gonna live to be 18. I see why, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't, teaching the kids right, man. We wasn't teaching y'all right. Manslayer, and then God word. Let me see what they would say of God word. Because I ain't never heard God word. God word. Let me see. What was that? I saw God word, but I just wrote it. You know what I'm saying? God head. Let me see what God head say. But God word is on there too. Let me see what God word say. Nothing. So goddamn, put it over here, Dad. Because God word do mean something. I read it. If it's just one, I'm gonna read it. It's gonna tell me nothing. Trying to be slick on me, ain't you? You ain't got that book wrote yet, Dad. It ain't wrote yet. It ain't wrote yet. You know what I'm saying? So just go to God head and tell him what God head saying about God head. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Wilbur Hall used to call me, head. I know a lot of Wilburs, you know what I'm saying? And Harold Hall, for in him dwelleth all fullness of the Godhead bodily. For as much as we are offsprings of God, we ought not think that the Godhead is like to gold or silver or stone or gravel by art and man's device. For the invisible things of him, for the creation of the world clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even the eternal power and Godhead, so that they are without excuse. Now let's go to Romans 20, Romans 1:20, and read that. For therein is the righteousness of God revealed from faith to faith, as it is written, the just shall live by faith. For wrath of God is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and unrighteousness of men, who hold the truth of unrighteousness, because that which may be known of God manifest in them. For God hath showed it to them. For they got invisible, but I don't even believe in nothing invisible, because invisible means in something that you can see. You know what I'm saying? We are invisible because you turn the light off in a room, you can't see yourself, but you can see all around the room because you the light of the room. For the invisible things of him from creation of the world are clearly seen, because he know the truth of the word, being understood by the things that are made, even his eternal power and Godhead. So they are without excuse, because that when they knew God, they glorified him not as God, neither were thankful to God, but became vain in their imaginations, and their foolish heart was darkened, professing themselves to be wise and smart, and they became fools, and changed the glory of uncorruptible God in the glory of the uncorruptible God to the incorruptible God and named it incorruptible, into an image made like corruptible man, to birds, four-footed beasts, and creeping things. You know what I'm saying? That's the chapter. You know what I'm saying? That's the chapter. But that's God, man. That's God. I was looking at Brickhouse Brown, you know what I'm saying? I learned how to wrestle from Brickhouse Brown in Nashville when I first, started wrestling, you know what I'm saying? That was years and years. That was before my time. I can't even really talk about that because, just don't remember nothing me and Brickhouse did, but when I learned and started wrestling, you know what I'm saying? And then after dying so long ago, man, I try to remember. I remember a lot of things from 430, but I can't remember 930, you know what I'm saying? 930 was my first born again, being the first Adam, being second Adam, you know what I'm saying? This the third, you know what I'm saying? And then I got fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, you know what I'm saying? All my grandkids and they grandkids gotta come now. So they white, black, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Indian, you know what I'm saying? They all of it. My girls, I told them to get with a nerd. They got with some pretty crazy dudes and some pretty good dudes. But most of all, I just hope, they just remember who their father-in-law is. God, and I ain't never had a father-in-law that didn't like me. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what Tony Atlas, one of my friends that I used to listen to, you know what I'm saying, back in the day when I did my thing.
That's terrible. Ugh. This is Hannibal here from HannibalTV.com with WWE Hall of Famer, first African American tag team champions in WWE with Rocky Johnson. He's wrestled for Great North Wrestling. He's wrestled all over the world, Puerto Rico, 2 Hall of Fame rings. And he has promised me he's going to twerk in this interview. So stay tuned. He's going to twerk. I'm going to show you all my wrinkles. Let's see it. Let's see those guns. You were showing me them earlier.
Yeah, he's still.
Yeah, you haven't missed any time in the gym, have you? Oh no, I'm gonna hit it in the morning too.
That's Tony Atlas, Daddy.
I work out like 4 days a week now, Hannibal. So, I go Monday, I do chest, shoulders, and tricep. I go back, Tuesday, legs, do back, biceps. Of course, I do abs every day. And then on Wednesday is my leg day. And then on Friday, I do a total body workout from head to toe. That right here.
And that workout, I guarantee you, came from I Love My Body when I first went to Bay City. You know what I'm saying? After I left the Army. And I made a book called I Love My Body. That's when the computers first came out. And we was just doing TV and stuff then. I was just really that's I Love My Body. And I had some weight loss perfume oil. And I had the complete workout. Monday, chest, shoulders, tricep. Tuesday, back, biceps, shoulders, and then legs on Wednesday. And I just repeat that every day and take a day off between the 3rd days. So every body part will get rest and build up. Because you break them down, tear them down when you work out, and then you build them up when you rest. And that's the way we supposed to do. We supposed to go to work, get our workout at work, because that's what I did. I worked out at work. When I went to work, that's when I got my workout. I worked out after work, before work too sometimes, but I made sure I worked out. And the reason I had such a good body and, good life is because, I worked shift work. I didn't work like I did as a contractor, just straight 7-12 for years at a time. I ain't do it like that. I was a in-house operator. I had a lifetime job. That's what they told me when I hired in. But they can't promise me that now because they did all that messed up stuff to God. You know what I'm saying? Messed me up. You know what I'm saying? So, But I made me a book, man. You know what I'm saying? I love my body. You know what I'm saying? It was right around that time when we had, it was 98 or something like that. And can't no robot. Robots can do a lot. Robots been doing it for years. Robotics. We've been doing that for years. So McDonald's, you know what I'm saying? They gonna get some new stuff one day to help, speed the process up so most people won't have to go to work. And women that got kids and ain't got no baby daddy, the fatherless, will be saved. And we could do it. Just go to work, man. Girls and boys and men and women gotta go to work, man. You know what I'm saying? But you're doing community service. You're doing charity. You know what I'm saying? Charity. You pull up charity in the Bible, it'll talk about how you give and share and all that. Buying and selling is just like this. If you pull up buying and selling, let me see, what's a creative question about buying and selling? Buying. Just say buying. And see if it show you something. Similar words. Buying. Burying. The only similar word to buying in here is burying, burning, bring, bowing, being. See, they got the plain bowing, but they ain't got being. They ain't even got bowing right. You know what I'm saying? Bowing is like bow and arrow. You know what I'm saying? That's what they had here. Let me see. Buying. Buy. Okay. No man might buy or sell. Watch this. No man might buy or sell. No man might buy and sell. Now you get that'll shine. That'll shine. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that save he. They got saved, but to God, save mean accept. But they mean save the person that's got the mark. You know what I'm saying? Except it's supposed to read that no man might buy or sell except he that have the mark. You know what I'm saying? And that's just know you God, you know what I'm saying? Or the name of the beast, which they call us. God's us now, and us gods. Or the number of his name, you know what I'm saying? The number of his name. They probably talking about phone number or social security number or whatever. Buy the truth and sell it not. Also wisdom and instruction and understanding. Go to now, ye that say today, tomorrow, we will go into such a city and continue there for a year and buy and sell and get gain. That we may buy the poor, that we may buy the poor for silver. We can buy the poor people for silver and the needy people for a pair of shoes and sell the refuse of the wheat. You know what I'm saying? Boy, that's damn shame. That's damn shame. But the wise answer saying, not so, lest there be not enough for us and you, but go ye rather to them that sell and buy for yourselves. according to the number of years after Jubilee, you shall buy of your neighbor, and according to the number of years of the fruits, he shall sell to you. Then said he to them, but now, he said unto thee, but now he that have a purse, let him take it, and likewise his scrip. And he that have no sword, let him sell his garment and buy one. You know what I'm saying? And you know we ain't gonna buy no sword. That's probably the Bible he was talking about when it said no sword. If he have no sword, let him sell his garment and buy one. Sword was the Bible, the basic instructions before leaving earth. It's always been around. And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell, that we would buy it of them. What y'all talking about? That we should buy it of them on the Sabbath, on the holy day, and that we would leave the seventh year, and the exaction of every debt. You know what I'm saying? The exaction of every debt, meaning they trying to extract. You know, they trying to extraction of every debt. You know, we trying to not to include everybody's debts that somebody owe them, or that we owe somebody, or especially that owe us. Cause I don't want shit back. If you owe me something, remember when I gave it to you, I always give away. I never lend shit. I give to people. I don't lend shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause I lend and do not expect my money back. Some also there were that said, we have mortgaged our land, vineyards, and houses, that we might buy corn because of the dirt. They call the dirt. They use an A in that, trying to blame it on Adam and Eve. When they said dirt, they spelled dirt, you know what I'm saying? Deaur, you know what I'm saying? But they didn't spell it like I spell it, you know what I'm saying? The dirt, you know what I'm saying? And how buy corn because of the dirt, you know what I'm saying? And if a man sell his daughter to be a maidservant, she shall not go out as the men servants do. And I will sell your sons and daughters into the hand of the children of Judah. That's Jesus now. They shall sell them to Sabines. Sabines ain't nothing but beans. The bean family, the beans. You're going to eat beans. You're going to get a lot of beans. To a people afar off, for the Lord hath spoken it. And if you ever want to eat good rabbit meat, like hamburger meat, go to Germany, because they rabbits are 10 times bigger. You can't keep rabbits and stuff in your yard. Rabbits in your yard. You can keep them as a pet because they come up to you. But then, you know, shoot, I said to myself, if Uncle Pick was in Germany, he'd want to kill some of them rabbits. And if a man sell a dwelling house in a walled city, then he may redeem it within a whole year after it's sold. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't going to want that crap. You know, that's like owning the tower. Within a full year, he may redeem it. You can have that bill. That one might plead for a man with God as a man pleaded with his neighbor. Then she came and told the man of God. He said, go sell the oil and pay the debt and live, you and your children, off the rest. You know what I'm saying? So Hanamiel, mine uncle's son, came to me in the court of the prison, according to the word of the Lord, and said to me, buy me a field, I pray you, that is in Anathoth, which is in the country of Benjamin, for the right of the inheritance is yours, and the redemption is yours. Buy it for yourself. Then I knew that this was the word of the Lord. If a man shall steal an ox or sheep and kill it, sell it, he shall restore 5 oxen for one ox, and 4 sheep for 1 sheep. You know what I'm saying? To grow, not to eat sheep, but the ox you could eat. But if it's a baby ox, you couldn't eat it. That the kingdom might be base, that it might not lift itself up, but that by keeping of his covenant it might stand. Say that over your house. It was planted in good soil, your house was, by great waters, that it might bring forth branches, and it might bear fruit, that it might be a goodly vine. Your home, I'm talking about, might be a goodly vine. And Jacob said, sell me this day your birthright. And, Esau bought it. You know what I'm saying? And Esau sold it. You know what I'm saying? And if one man's ox hurts another, that he die, then he shall sell the live ox and divide the money of it with the dude that he has killed. And the dead ox also shall they divide the meat of it. And Joseph's 10 brethren went down to buy corn from Egypt, for his disciples were gone away into the city to buy meat. You know what I'm saying? See how far they jumped from Genesis 42 to John 4. You know what I'm saying? Genesis 43 next. And sir, oh sir, we came indeed down at the first time to buy food. You know what I'm saying? If you will send our brother with us, we will go down and buy you food. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord shall bring you into Egypt again with ships by the way of how I spoke it. You know what I'm saying? You shall see it no more again, and there you shall be sold to your enemies for bondsmen and bondswomen, and no man shall buy you, because they can't buy and sell. You know what I'm saying? Thus says the Lord, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, in his knowledge on whatever he knows. Neither let the mighty man glory in his might. Let not the rich man glory in his riches. Because we all live forever. You know what I'm saying? And it look kind of fucked up when you got all that gold on showing out and shit. You know what I'm saying? And other people are struggling and ain't got no money. Remember Tupac said, you know what I'm saying? Tupac, that's when Peck was 2. You know what I'm saying? Tupac, you know what I'm saying? So Tupac again. You know what I'm saying? Toothpick. That's all. I don't care. Tiny. I don't care how you call it. 1 Adam 12. I don't care what you say. Herman the Monster. I don't care what you say. Adam the Monster. I don't care. I don't care. Jed Clampett. Beverly Hillbillies. That's the Parks family. Mr. and Miss Parks and Andrew now. When they all come back. You know what I'm saying? So Parkinson's disease, man, because they had a Diane Park and shit. And shit. parks, man, the parks are the richest places in the world, man. God forgive whoever accidentally ran over Andrew Park. Because a lot of things happen after that. And forgive us, nature, for taking the life of Melvin Stone. You know what I'm saying? I would joke about that, but I ain't gonna make no joke about Melvin Stone drowning. You know what I'm saying? Because Melvin Stone might have came back. Because I know Alvin can be Sylvester or Melvin Stone. You know what I'm saying? Alvin gotta be Melvin Stone or somebody that came back from the dead. Because Alma Williams and Adam Jackson died a long time ago. That was the first, Adam and Eve. Alma Williams and Adam Williams. So that's when I started over with YZ. YZ. A-D-A-M now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get off this thing and I'm gonna talk to y'all later, man. Peace.